What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content related to helping grow your app downloads and, more importantly, those revenues. It's the way I start every single video. Today, I'm super excited to do this YouTube live stream because I feel like there's a lot of overlooked channels. I come from the online world, right? And there's affiliate marketing, there's PPC, there's email marketing, there's all these different channels that we utilize in the online space that I do not feel like app developers are utilizing. And one of these, and the main topic for this, is going to be affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is so awesome because you're paying your affiliates per customer. So it's guaranteed revenues, it's guaranteed ROI positive, no more A/B testing, your ad creatives, no more wasting money on potential campaigns like TikTok campaigns that might work. You're only paying out for actual subscribers. And joining me today is, and she's doing it later because she's based out in Thailand, but is Erin Lee. She is the affiliate manager for Ling app. It is a language learning app that supports over 60, that's 60 languages. Erin, welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Steve. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited to be here, finally.
Thanks for joining us so late. So, guys, look, go check out the app. It is ling-app.com. It is linked up into the YouTube description as well, but really cool. And Erin's been running this affiliate program, and she's put together this presentation for us that we're going to go through because it is phenomenal. I've already gotten a chance to look at it. So we're going to go through all that. But Erin, do you want to introduce anything else besides, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself before we get going, or what do you want to do?
Okay, yes, of course. Just like I'm Erin, so now I'm currently in Thailand. I'm working for Ling app as an affiliate commission manager. So our app is like, language learning app with fun, easy way. So today I'm gonna share you guys about my experience as a affiliate manager, about like I suppose there's a lot of entrepreneurs who just newly started your app. So I hope my experience will guarantee you some subscribers and brings you more revenues. Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, I love it. All right, let's say some hi to people. Noah, what's happening, man? And then Joe's here. We got Luke. What's happening, Luke? I have some new name. Rassi's here. What's everyone working on at the moment? Oh, that's a lot of stuff. So yeah, everybody share it in the comments. Erin, let me ask you this before we get into the thing. What made you guys start this affiliate marketing program?
Yeah, I think like recent year, this affiliate marketing share is growing. If you look at the data, if you look at the past 5 years, the curve just riding to high up to the sky. And then so we were thinking about how can we compensate our partners? So I think affiliate marketing is kind of if your partners succeed, and then that's your success. So we want to do some win-win kind of partnership. So because we are the startups, we don't have a huge amount of budget. So that's kind of things you can definitely start it from the small, and then it's guaranteed. So if they can bring your revenue, they are happy, you are happy. So why not?
Yeah, I love the guarantee part too. All right, hi to a few more people, and then we'll get to rock and roll. Adrian, what's happening, brother? Fernando, good to see you. Alexander, these are familiar names. Joy, do you know Joy? Joy Choi?
Yeah, that's my friend.
Okay, yeah, I figure. When I see new names, I'm like, it's got to be your friend. All right, Erin, here you go. I'm gonna hand over the keys to you, and then we'll sit back and take some notes.
Yeah, sure. So can you slide to the next one?
Sure.
It's still yeah, right. So yeah,
you want to go into the app itself just to give us an overview of the app?
It's not like the advertisement today. I want to share some experience, but before that, I'm definitely gonna show you what's our doing more about our app, so you can understand more why we do that. So yeah, it looks like.
Let me do it then. Look, it's a language learning app. 5 million downloads, 50,000 subscribers. Really well done. It is an interesting app, and I got to talk to Simon on a different podcast too back in the days, and he really broke down how he started learning, how he started building this app, because it feels like a crowded space, but you guys have been able to find a niche in it, and I really like that. And so without getting into too many details, because I don't remember what Simon shared privately and publicly, but it is a really good app. But here's some features too. So if you guys are interested, go check it out. Competitiveness, mini languages, chatbot, which I love, right? Erin,
Yes.
like it's like you need to practice it. Otherwise, just learning from
We
it, because
get a
I've
lot of
tried to learn.
positive feedback on that because
Yeah.
it's like so immersive. People just like, it's kind of like real life kind of experience to,
Yeah.
practice your speaking.
Yeah. So it's like I'm learning boy, girl,
Mm,
bathroom, water. It's like, what's the point of all this unless you're trying to practice it in the
yeah,
language? So
exactly. Mm.
love this feature. But it is ling-app.com. And then here's some target markets. All right. What do you think, Erin? Good? You
Yeah, not bad. I like it.
want to take over now? So
Yeah, so for our target market, you can see it's basically like those European countries, the States, UK. So what are we doing now is like we are focused on more like list, common languages, because that market is like bigger, because so many apps are doing like English, French, Spanish. Of course we have that, but like our main language, like people are really like, one of the biggest is Thai, Tagalog, or Japanese, Korean. Like we have so many, and also like our localization is huge. So if you don't want to learn through English, you can learn through your like your mother tongue. So it's easier. You don't have to go through English, because not everyone speaks English right now, right? If they want to like, speak some like let's say Ukrainian or other languages. So yeah, actually it looks like our language is not like, the mainstream English like big. We have that. We are doing really good with the language too, but we are focusing on those like less spoken languages. But our main markets are there, those markets. So yeah.
So you have people in the US trying to learn Thai and Japanese and
Exactly. Yeah. Like so
got it.
many people
Okay.
just are using us because, like, if you think about it, like which language learning app is focused on Thai, right? So
Yeah,
we're
no,
trying to take
yeah,
over that market.
that's awesome. Yeah, and that's what Simon shared. That's why I was kind of like, I'm glad you shared it, Erin. But yeah, you guys were focused in on the lesser, I guess, there's
Let's
Spanish, there's
yeah.
English, but you're focused on, yeah, Thai, Japanese, all
Mm.
this. All right, cool. Love it. Love it. Okay, here it is. ling-app.com. And let's get into the program.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
I'll make it bigger.
thank you. So yeah, I will like briefly introduce the program. So nowadays we are using like the singular kind of model for the commission rate is 25%. It's like pretty clear, straight up to the course, just 25%, and no cookie duration. That means, some kind of program they offer like 2 weeks and 30 days cookie duration. That means after, past that cookie window, so then they're gonna track it for you. But for us, we want to, just get more like partnership, like long-term kind of partnership. So we said once the customers click on your link, on your affiliate link, so then they are gonna always be your customers. Like you can always get commission as long as they registered from your affiliate link from the first time. So recurring income. So this is like one of the highlights for our affiliates program too. That means, as long as the users keeps their subscription, which they do all the time, like, so you can always get income. So when they're trying to present this to our partners, they are like very excited about it. Like those two kind of highlights that are really beneficial for them. Like I remember one of our partner, she's like kind of major YouTuber. She like posted a video like almost 1.5 year ago, and it still brings her commission till now, because it doesn't necessarily mean she like the video is still active, or people are still watching, probably not, but some people just like, yeah, keep the subscription from the beginning till now. So she gets it every month. So which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean that's really cool. The no cookie duration. Normally, I don't see that, right? You do have
yes,
like a 30-day window typically,
yes.
and then the recurring revenue is really cool as
Mm.
well. I love that.
Okay, so yeah, I will just go through the next
That's a
one.
big one. Well,
Yeah,
hey, Erin, if I can rearrange some of these things, I'm really curious to know like what is like how do you find affiliates, right? Like what are you guys using to try to figure out like who to go after?
yeah, that's a very good
I know that's
question. I think the first step is like you really need to know your app. I mean, probably you already know, but you have to kind of think about it. What kind of the edge you want to go for? What kind of countries? If
mhm,
they're kind of you want to focus on the only iOS user or Android user or so think about those things. What's your niche? And after you like figure out those aspects, then you can really like start finding. It's not like that's easy. You sometimes most of the time you have to do it manually. Like for let's take our app for example. So our language app. So basically, it's pretty clear. We need to go after like some polyglots and language lover, or if you think about like the big picture, maybe some travel blogger. So
mm,
we have a partner like she has like major YouTube channel. He's a travel blogger, but why do we choose them? Why they are interested in our app too? Because they are doing the travel blog in Thailand. Like if you want to go in other countries, you want to learn something like basic, how to say hi, how to order something, how to say sorry at least for this country. So yeah, travel blogger, and just just brainstorm like something that will relate to your app. Like when I talk to my colleagues, like one of my colleagues, she even mentioned maybe you can go for the parenting, the mom and kids. Like yeah,
mm,
that's such a good idea. I mean like you know now we are trying to get our kids the children to speak like multiple languages. That could be their big advantages in the future. So just brainstorm what's your niche, and yeah, just search for them and just focus on those channels, and yeah, just do your manually search and outreach to them.
yeah. So I mean, I would love to just start with how you guys started getting into this a little bit right here.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You see
yeah.
this?
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yeah. This is a good reminder. I'm glad I made this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for preparing all this.
yeah. Of course, like now I'm just like think about a little bit this, and yeah, this is a good one. So start from small. Yeah. So we really like started from the micro influencers, like users generated content, because some of the those influencers, if you like strictly speaking, they're not like even influencers, like hundreds, thousands. But don't I want to say like don't ever underestimate that, because like which influencers like doesn't starts from 10K, from 1K, right? So yeah, right. So we start from the micro, and also I think those kind of micro influencers, they are more you know authentic, genuine. Sometimes
Mhm.
they really say, oh, I like this app for this, and I do not like that, this and that. So at least they say something like good and bad. The reviewer, like the audience, will think, oh yeah, that's so genuine. So yeah, micro influencer is really really good. It's kind of like word word of mouth, like kind of um marketing. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you to start with micro, and then second one is free trial and promotional support, and more. So yeah, So when we talk about mobile app, so you definitely like you need to let them to try, right? So we started like, hey, we have a really good app, do you want to try, and do you want, just have a look, we just newly like started, or I really want to hear about your feedback. And then so most of them would say yes, because think about it, if you subscribe to it, it's at least like $10 something. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's like we leave the option like open. You don't have to say like, once you try it, I have to, review it, but just get them try, be more confident in your application, and giving them more promotional support. Yeah. So of course, like you need to prepare some banners and images or even video for them to insert in their video if they are agree to be like your affiliate partners. So yeah, I cannot see what's the next one.
I got
Oh.
you.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is like we started from YouTube. So the reason we started from YouTube is like so first of all, we are a language app. So think about it, when people want to learn a language, when they want to use an app, what would they do? They go to Google search engine. They search, oh, what's the best language app for
Hmm.
study that languages. So yeah, so I would personally would do that. I want to see what's good application there for me. So for YouTube, it's like it stays there. It's so easy to find the link for you to go to that application. So we started from YouTube, and it turns out really good. And now we're just like exploring more channels, and it's also great,
Nice.
but for a different purpose. So for YouTube, it's like good for conversion and good for keep the links there. So your search results can always be there forever. Like think about it. If you focus on the micro influencers, one day probably one day they will be like big ones. So yeah, once they're getting big, your videos is still there. So yeah, I would recommend YouTube as a beginning, and then now it's like getting some of TikTok. What else? And also like we have a lot of like blogger, which is also really great,
Mm.
because sometimes we underestimate the blogger. People think, oh, we just watch the media based kind of content, people just don't read. But it's not the case. We have a lot of like conversion from bloggers, because that's a like pretty straight up, if I want to find an app, go to Google search engine, and then they will just see, oh, the blog will list out like 1, 2, 3, 4, what's a 5 top app for you to learn what kind of languages. So that's our two main channels. Yeah. And be
Hey,
creative.
Erin, I'm going to interrupt real quick. I want to focus a little bit on YouTube. So, one, how are you finding the YouTube influencers? Is there any tools that you're using, or are you just like searching for learn how to speak Thai and then figuring out who ranks high for that? Like, how are you figuring out who to go after on YouTube?
Yeah, when we just started, we use a lot of like freelancer for us manually, like search for us. We will like list out what's how many subscribers we want to target after, what kind of area. So we use a lot of influencers, and there are actually a lot of service like that from Upwork and Fiverr. So you
Hmm.
can buy that kind of service. And after a while, we started using another program for like, it's called Javi, but it's a little bit hard to control sometimes, and it's more like for mass outreach. So after a while, I just feel like we want to be more like selective of our YouTubers. So now I'm trying to do, getting more like targeted YouTuber, because when I say started from small, so we are like less strict with the YouTuber selection, but now like I'm
Hmm.
doing manually. And yeah, you can just search for it, just put yourself into your user's shoe. Like if you're a language lover, what would you do? Like, what kind of keywords you're gonna search? And when you like really dive into that niche, you can like get endless of the list, because there's always so many new like middle tier influencers there for you to reach out. And they usually like, you know they probably like they reject you, but there's some, they are looking for a good app for, to recommend to their their
Yeah.
users.
Yeah, it feels like a spray and pray type of method too, right? Like you're gonna have to email a lot of people, and then you're gonna get a lot of rejections, a lot of no replies. But have you guys, and I know you touched on this, like how you be creative with this. Have you found an email marketing campaign? What's been the most effective in terms of getting the most engagement? Is it through email? Is it through social media and your creative tactics? Like what have you found to make sure that a, an influencer is going to respond to you guys?
Oh, yeah. So basically, I think email is the most, effective way for like outreach. And then I can share like a little trick. I'm not sure if you guys know there. So you can go to the YouTuber's channel and go to about, and usually they will put their business email there. Just trying to click on it, and it will show. And but now it's a little bit different, because now we are like slightly switching to TikTok and Instagram. So usually for those kind of influencers, they don't really like, like some of them didn't really put the email out there, so it's hard to find them. It's very
Yeah.
fun. It, so I usually, sometimes I use our company's Instagram, just send them DM. Usually they will reply. Yeah. So DM, email, both are good. It depends on which platform, which channels you are focusing on.
Yeah, so I can share some insights on what I use because obviously we have a YouTube channel, but I have this vidIQ. I think this is free. Don't quote me on this because we pay for this, but we have this Chrome extension where I can search. I just search for Ling app, but I know that alternative to Duolingo is a good search volume term, right? And
Yes,
so
yes.
I can do like right there, alternative to Duolingo, Duolingo, for example,
What
and
was
then
this?
there's some that
Oh, sorry. Oh,
sorry,
yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to
it's
see what.
vidIQ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks great.
yeah, yeah, vidIQ. So what vidIQ allows me to do is see the subscriber count easily in the search results. As you guys can see, it's pretty low, but like I can see the subscriber count. And then what Erin is referring to, we want to pick this guy, Days of French and Swedish. She's gonna say, let's go to the about, and then here's where you can find their email address. So I won't blow up this guy's email address, but here's where you can find
Yeah,
the email
yeah,
address of
that's what I
Days of
talked
French.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I really love this strategy, Erin, where be creative. What is this Instagram video, DM, all this stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of like I saw our co-founders use this like long while ago, but I think it's really creative. It's like so genuine. So she just kind of like recorded a video like, "Hi, this
Mm-hmm.
is like someone from Ling app. We have newly like launched app for you. Do you want to try?" So think about it. How many people are there doing this kind of video outreach through DM? It's like when you see like a lot of text through DM, it looks a little bit spammy, right? But when
Yeah,
you see the face and it's like, oh, that's so friendly, that's so nice. People are just genuinely working on the things they believe in. So yeah, I think got to be creative. Like think about how would you respond to that kind of video. That's kind of cool, I think. You're muted.
that's what I get. One of our earlier podcast guests, I love this interview, but she was talking about how she has like a Instagram scheduler type of thing, and when she was like reaching out to to these influencers, because she built out an influencer campaign to launch her app, she would just get push notifications when somebody first posted. So she wanted to be the first one to comment every single time that they posted. So she would have this like little notification when Erin posts, send me a push. And then it'd be like 2 a.m. She's out in Australia, and then she'd be like, getting up on her phone and then being the first one to comment. And so it's one of these tactics that if you really found the right influencer for your particular app, it takes this creativity to really get them to engage.
Yeah, that's great to know. Yeah, right. Be creative. Just try anything you can think of. I mean, it's probably not like scalable if you're doing a lot, but at the start point, it's gonna be good, I think.
Yeah, that's what I say. All right, Sadiq, perfect content for a Friday evening. I'm glad you think so. And then we got some questions. Luke says, hi, Erin. I see you've listed China as one of the main markets. What app stores have you published to in China?
China? So if we are talking about, it's like China, Taiwan right now.
Okay,
so
I see.
We are planning on like entering that like mainland China, but not actually really enter to it. But we actually have the Chinese simplified traditional languages there for you to choose. So yeah, so if we are planning on it, and actually we are just doing like the Amazon App Store. So hopefully you will be there pretty soon. But sorry, that's a kind of misleading for you. But yeah, we are working on it.
I hope that stayed through. I thought I tapped something that went a little bit crazy. Okay, and then let's see what other questions. So this was a good question. Rassi says, I thought it was all in one app, all the languages. Surprised every language has its own app. Isn't that hard to maintain? Additionally, have you faced any issues with Google in regards to the same content?
Actually, I think you're right. It's like all languages in one app. But for the ASO purpose, we kind like separated two different kind of apps in the App Store just for the searching kind of purpose. But it's actually in one app. Once you download one, and you can access to over 60 languages. So yeah, it's like in one app.
I love it. Okay. Erin, hey, I'm going to skip around a little bit just to make sure we cover everything. The other thing I want to talk about is this part. So the performance of each channel. If we can get into that a little bit.
Oh yeah. Right.
So you said YouTube is the best channel for you guys right now, huh? Or is it just more like broken down to like, hey, if you're going to be on YouTube, this is the type of content you should create?
So YouTube is doing good right now. It's because we started from there, and we've been doing this for long. So it doesn't mean like other channels are not good, or it's just because we didn't start it like that long for that long time. So YouTube for us is really good because we started like from app review. And for YouTube, it's like language study and polyglot travel and vlog and like live a broad kind of vlog and culture based kind of content is like really working for us. But it's just use our app for example. Definitely you would like think about it, what kind of your app's niche gonna be. And for the blog, yeah, so we usually like target after those niche blogging like blogger like language study. So that's very like prices targeted. And Instagram for story engagement and brand exposure. So for Instagram, it's doing good. Like we got a lot of like mentioned how I like link app from some of language Instagram influencers, and they post story, they post some like the feed. So we think Instagram is really good for us to build up the brand exposure. So, but for the conversion, it's kind of tricky because for Instagram and TikTok, people have to go through certain steps, go to the bio and find the link. So conversion is not like as good as YouTube. but it's like really good for just get the word spread among those people who are like really interested in learning languages. Yeah, and TikTok, I think for streaming, like the live streaming from the TikToker is really engaging because people just like they just like what are we doing now? They have so many questions. Like if they follow the TikToker who is a language teacher who teach this language and that language, so people will have so many questions during those interaction. They just ask, oh, well, what kind of app would you recommend? And our partner would like say this and that. And if you want to focus on speaking and fun, easy, go for Ling. And if you want focus on more academic or whatever, so people just like get more loyalty, and the engagement is really good. So different channel for different purpose.
Love it. Are you guys? What are some of the metrics you guys are tracking? So are you tracking clicks at all, or tracking clicks from a certain channel? How are you guys doing that?
Yeah, we so for our affiliate program, we track everything. Like it's so powerful nowadays. The affiliate program are so powerful. It can basically track everything. And but for us, we basically look at one clicks, and another thing is just their conversions. So clicks is just like monitor how does this influencers do for this period of time, but we mostly like we are just commission based, the conversion kind of tracking thing. So yeah, but you do need to like track all of those data. It's good for you and good for the influencers to timely adjusted the strategy, or watch closely how are they doing. Oh, you can see like those affiliate program, they offer you the report for overall of your system and for each individual. So if you see like your top influencer have the huge decrease for last month, you probably want to know what happened, right? It should be like you should be like stable and incremental. So probably there's something wrong in your strategy, so you want to timely change, or you want to customize some new campaign just for this influencers, because if they are active, if they are doing good in the past, you got to like help them, or it's not gonna be like win-win cooperation.
I like it. Okay. The last thing I want to do before we hit part 2 is how you guys manage these affiliates. I mean, what program are you using? Because it is a nightmare sometimes to track all this stuff.
You're right.
So
You are so right. So actually now we are using post affiliate. That is kind of affiliate service provider out there. So we are using like third party like kind of service provider for as our platform. So there are so many like service provider, but we learn a hard lesson from it. Just trying to just trying to use like be selective and think about in the future what kind of program you're gonna use, because before that we are using a different affiliate program, and we were like migrated from another program to now the current program. The reason one is like their tracking system was not that stable. So that's not good, right? The more about tracking. And another thing is when you use those program, you have to be flexible. I mean, the program itself has to be customizable, because for the previous program we use, when they generate the affiliate link, there's just like random of kind of like numbers, but it's like we got so many feedback. They said, I don't want the numbers, it's like so inhuman. I want the like link app, my channel name or my name. So we got so many feedback like that, and then plus that wasn't stable, like matching with our app that will. So we migrated from that program to this one. So now people are more happy. They have the special link. They have their own link with their name on it. So yeah, it's much better. So the most, I think this is the most like the hard lesson we learned, because it's
Yeah.
pain in the ass for the developer too. They have to kind of migrate a lot of people, like from how to tracking in this new system, and also implement those tracking code, and it's a lot of work. And also if you
Erin, we should be an affiliate for them right now. You should give me your affiliate link. We'll post it into the YouTube description. Sorry, interrupt.
yeah. So I mean, like, if you want to start your own affiliate program, so if you don't have like technical background, you definitely like need a developer to help you to implement that. Because yeah, I'm always bothering our developer, like, hey, what's the progress? I want to migrate all our partners to the new one. I say, come on, it's a lot of work. So be careful with that. Just think about it, like how many functions do they have, the feature you really want. Be customizable as much as you can. And also, yeah, and oh yeah, also, like, if you started like just newly started, you probably wouldn't really use the this kind of program. You can just go to those like affiliate network. They already have a huge amount of publisher out there. You can just like sign up there, but it do has to involve some tracking code implementation thing. You got to learn a little bit about that. So there's two options. One is go for the affiliates networks, and also like use we call this SaaS. So it's like service kind of provider for use as your affiliate program.
Yeah, there's Commission Junction for those who aren't familiar, or there's ClickBank is a big one. So these are like affiliate networks that you can submit your app, and then it's a marketplace essentially. You put your offers out there, affiliates see your offers if they're interested. It's more of, I mean, you might not get anybody picking up, right? Like,
yeah,
you actually go out to these affiliates and make sure. So it's, if you don't want to do as much work and you're just getting started and you don't want to actually reach out one-on-one, this is another platform, and they have all that tracking and software in there. Hey, Erin, Noah had a great question on this. Like, do they, for this Post Affiliate Pro, do they have a SDK for iOS? How are you tracking all the subscribers within iOS and even Google Play?
Sorry, I think that question, I will just look into it and ask our developers to to answer that. I can get you back. You can leave your social media there. I will ask our developers.
Okay. Well, we'll put it into the comments. Maybe we just put a comment at the very top, so to do that. All right. Cool. Let's see. And then it looks like the payments that you guys are managing, it's all in-house, huh? It's like every month your accountant's gonna have to just write a check.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. That's how, we've done another interview with Dan, I forget his last name, sorry, Dan, but he was managing it all his end, doing back end. And so if you didn't want to, front the $129 for Post Affiliate Pro, you can sort of manage it through that. Or you might be even able to do it through Apple App Store Connect, through these campaign things. And you might want to try it through that because Apple is tracking that. So, but Erin recommends Post Affiliate Pro. All right, we're going to save some of the content for our back half. But Erin, let's get into part 2 of this live stream, and let's start off every part 2 with some dad jokes. So, Erin, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. I'm like well prepared for it. So yeah, let's see if that's good enough. Okay.
Let's see. I'm undefeated. I'm 3-0 right now, Erin. Okay, since I started tracking, nobody's beaten me yet. So maybe you'll be the first.
Well, I actually did some A/B testing about my jokes. So yeah.
Okay. Fancy.
Okay. Yeah, I just pulled the expectations too high now. So okay, so why can a leopard hide?
Why can a leopard hide?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because he's always spotted.
Sorry, I screwed that up. That's a good one. All right. Let me try to find a good one. let's see. I didn't A/B test, so I just bought a few. All right, Erin. Let's see. What is the longest sentence in the English language? What is the longest
Oh my
sentence
God,
in
this
the
one rings
English
a
language?
bell. I cannot remember the answer. Tell
It
me.
is I do.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. I found some language. I try to get it specific to the guest, so I found a lot of language jokes. All right, put E if you thought Aaron's joke was better than mine, and put S if you thought mine was too. In part two, we're going to talk about the app audits, and then we're going to really talk about, like, Aaron, how do you convince an affiliate to join an affiliate program versus paying a flat fee? So tune in for that. But we're going to start off this one with taking a look at your particular app. So if you want us to take a look at your app, go to appmasters.com/audit, appmasters.com/audit, and then there's a free plan, and then obviously that we'll do on YouTube, and then there's a paid plan that if you want to sit down for an hour with me, that pricing is probably going to go up pretty soon because I'm just a little bit too busy now to do that. But check it out at masters.com/audit one more time. And then the apps that I picked out for you, Erin, because I thought they'd be good for affiliate programs, was this Totoko. I'm going to try that. But manage all your devices. Now, this is Shashwat. This is what I do. Speaking of YouTube, when I can't pronounce something, I will go to YouTube and I'll be like, how to pronounce.
It sounds like a Japanese name.
I don't know. And then there's a great YouTube video, usually. So here, let's figure out. Speaking of Shashwat. Okay, sorry, Shashwat. Shashwat. Indian boy name. I like that. Shashwat. Perfect. All right, Shashwat. Idea and UX. So it looks like the idea itself, it's figuring out when you can track all your warranties for all your appliances in one. I don't know what the big benefit to tracking all the warranties are, but is it because if something breaks, then I get to know when it is? It's one of these things where, yeah, I'm kind of like, will I really want it? Do I really want an app for this? What do you think about the idea right now?
Yeah, so I was like trying to help to improve those. Apparently, I'm not doing ASO, so I gather some information from my colleagues who has been doing ASO for years. So I'm trying to pass on their information from them to help them to improve, right? So like that's the first impression also from me. Like when I see the title manage all home devices, my first impression was like, is this like smart home kind of app? Like should I like remotely control my app or something?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit like misleading for users. Like they don't really like get to know from the first sight like what the app is about. So I would suggest like you put the keywords in your title, and yeah, it's just like probably some like keywords like warranty or some kind of yeah, those keywords. And also for the screenshots, so it's like very vital for those apps to show the what's the highlights, what I get to know from the first 2 or 3 screenshots. So you see the screenshots for the first two, like it takes 2 pictures to show one screenshot. So I was like suggest you to do like put just one screenshot in one page, because you don't want to waste the opportunity. People just like won't scroll up that much. Or also there's another option is like you can put the a video. Like now so many apps are doing that, just put a review video in the beginning, so people just like click on it, they don't have to download it, and they will like know what this app is about. So yeah. And also like for the description, can you scroll down a little bit?
Sure. Let me move this stuff out of the way. I know it's hard to read here. Let me zoom in.
Yeah, just like, I mean, just state what's your highlights in the first 3 lines. And also you can see like the description here is spacing a little bit unevenly. So yeah, be more concise about it, and straight up to the point in the first 3 lines, because that's what you see usually from the App Store. So yeah, that's my opinion.
I'll echo everything that Erin's saying. I think this is one where, I never have an idea whether this is like fake reviews or not. But what I will try to do is look at these reviews and figure out why people are subscribing. What I think is really missing from this is nobody wants to track anything. Like if you told me that, what is the big win, Shashwat, of this app? Because I don't want to track anything, right? Like I don't want to track anything. For example, like let's say there's weight loss. Nobody wants to track calories. They want to lose weight, right? And so nobody wants to track all these warranties. What big benefit is it? Because it's like, hey, like our average user saves money because most products will break down during a warranty. Or, like what is the big win that I'm getting for using this app? Don't say track calories. It's lose weight by tracking your calories, right? This is the main benefit that we want to track calories, is so that we can lose weight, not because we like tracking calories.
Yeah, right. Show them what's a trophy in the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a big win for them. All right, let's take a look at, let me do this real quick before I start sharing everything. I'm like, oh, what's underneath this? Okay, nothing. Good. All right, let's get into the app itself, Erin, and then we'll go into his execution of the app. Boop, boop. Here we go. All right, don't mind this pop-up. I'm gonna hit don't allow though. I like it. Add and manage all of your household appliances. Feel free to jump in anytime. Erin? See,
yeah,
I like this.
Yeah, I like this design.
Hello. I like this benefit too. Connect to. It's like one touch.
Why don't you show it?
You have it here. Yeah. Build it up. So this is why you need to get feedback on this. This is why these app audits are so helpful, because it's like you can gauge, right? You need quantitative data. Me and Erin both were like, oh, this is brilliant. Like this is cool, because we don't know.
Clarity.
Okay, time. I like that. So here, this is the big wins. Get timely notification when your warranties are about to expire, so you know if something breaks, that, or maybe you want to try to get that done.
Right.
I don't know why they might need my mobile number, but all right. Let me do this and sign up. I don't know why the mobile number is necessary, Erin. So much hurdles. Why can't I could just give you an email? Very annoying. Shoot, I can't even find my. I don't have. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't have an email, or I don't have a text.
See, that's something like they can improve on. If the app masters here have a hard time in doing that, average user, no, not gonna try this. Forget about it.
Yeah. I don't know if I have to put a +1 that I'm missing. That's not working. So let's see what happens. I refresh the app. Okay, so I refresh the app. Again, I don't know if I need to do a +1 or put dashes. I didn't put any dashes. All right, let me try one more time, Erin. Boop, 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 boop. I know it's the right number. Okay. Maybe it's just slow.
It's your phone or the app. Don't blame them.
No, I'm putting my Google Voice number too, but maybe that's why. But it generally works. All right. Well, I don't have enough time for all that to do this. Shashwat, it's not working. Let me know if that's just a user error, but I don't feel like putting in any other numbers. So there's no +1, so maybe I'll put a +1. And then I'll try it this way. Oh no, I can't even do +1. So it is, I did enter in right. All right, well, it's not working for me for my Google Voice number. I apologize, but I'm not getting anything. If I do get something throughout the stream, I'll pull it up for you. All right, Erin, got some questions. Erin, the
Yeah.
Ling website says earn up to 25% commission based on conversion rate. What formula do you use? Yeah, that's a great question. So what formula do you use to determine the commission percentage? Why did you guys decide on 25%?
Yeah, I think it's so first of all, you have to think about like how much like revenue you can get from a single subscription and the overall costs. So for us, like we set up 25%. It's not like because it doesn't look like, oh, we offer you 50%, but we said that precise this is after we calculate everything and the the maintenance of the affiliate, because like when we use the affiliate program, we pay every month, right? So different platform, they have the different kind of the plans. Some provider, they just charge you for based on how many affiliates you have in their program. Someone like just a whole package, you pay like $100 each month. So you have to calculate like what's the costs of those maintenance and those the maintain of your app or also your affiliate program. And after that, when you know how much like revenue, and you can share with your affiliates. So yeah, I think it's really depends on your pricing strategy, and also yeah, like if you want to keep the long-term partnership, or you just want to give them the great amount of money for one time of kind of payment, or you want to keep them like sustainable way of win-win kind of partnership. Hope I answered
And
you.
then, whoops. There you go. Luke also asked, is there a dashboard that affiliates can view to see how many clicks and conversions they've driven to your app, or do they just have to trust you?
Oh yeah, so that's one of our highlights of the affiliate program. So actually, like we offer them the very dedicated dashboard for them, so they can see how many clicks, and also even like how many repeated clicks. So you can tell like who are the you know the customers who coming back, not just like new users. So they can see clicks, they can see their conversion rate, they can see like everything. Like even like when I help approve those orders from our end, they can see like everything, very like literally track. Basically, it's like what we can see from our backend, they can see. So it's like super transparent. And you cannot like just say, oh, trust us, we give you this amount of money. It's not gonna work.
Is that through Post Affiliate Pro? Is that how they're able to see the dashboard?
Yeah, right.
Okay, cool. All right, so it looks like this.
Yeah, but
They
I'm
have a
pretty sure
dashboard
like
that shows you.
there's a lot of program can share that too. But this one we are pretty happy with it, and it's like super cool. Yeah.
All right. Aaron stole my question, but this was a question that I really wanted to ask you was how you have you found that some affiliates don't want the affiliate revenue and would rather be paid up front? Like sometimes I'm like that. People come to me and be like, hey Steve, we want to sponsor your channel. I'm just pay me up front. Like it's just too much work for me because I don't know how much revenue I can potentially make, right? Like so I'm just like, just pay me up front. I'm too busy to do the affiliate model. How do you convince people?
Yeah. That's pretty understandable. Like people just want to, yeah, get the money. But I mean like it's more about like what you can offer them, like what you can envision them the future. So I have a lot of like an influencer who say just like pay me upfront, and yeah, but you have to try. Like you're gonna say like, okay, we have affiliate program, so if we pay you upfront, and it probably like in long run you get more than the upfront fee. It's like long term. You got to let them see what's the future there, and also like you have to offer them some kind of value they can offer to their users. So recently we have a really successful campaign which is about Ukrainian.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a campaign that our co-founder Simon who came up with, which is so good. It's so engaging. So why? Because like we offer the all the Ukrainian people like free access to our apps, and also for people who out there who want to study Ukrainian for free. So
Mhm.
it's like I just reached out to influencer. He just posted something like yesterday. Yeah, like he usually like the first thing I reach out to them, the first thing he said like, oh, I don't do with affiliate. I just don't do like.
Mm.
I say, hey, listen, we have the really good campaign. There's just something you can really offer to your the audience. Like he just like he accepted that. That's sometimes if you really offering them some value, they can offer to their audience. If you are really like kind of engaging, very engaging kind of campaign, people probably gonna say yes, because it's not gonna like I want you to do this, but we offer nothing. We are so nice to our partners. So
Yeah.
yeah, just offer value and be like emotionally engaging. That's a key. That's two keys.
Yeah. It's like, hey, we're gonna give you complimentary service, right? Usually I ask for that too. And then I like that because I used to work for Walmart.com. This was like years ago.
Yes.
But anyways, we would all meet our online marketing team. I ran all the Google AdWords
Mm,
and we would talk to the affiliate manager like, hey, what custom, like, right? Or there's leaderboard type of
mm,
thing. Hey, these are the top affiliates. Here's what they're doing. And you kind of promote them with that. Here's how much they're earning. And so there's ways around it. And like Erin said, you always have to give them fresh new content that they can use and promote because everything gets stale, especially your top affiliates. You got to, and sometimes Erin, like sometimes we'll pay out more for our top affiliates versus some of the lower performing ones. Like, hey, here's the bar, but if you reach this level, it's 30%. If you hit this level, it's 40%, whatever it is, because it just is worth it. You're only paying when somebody actually subscribes to your app.
yeah,
So,
right.
you can afford to pay a little bit more.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. Anything here that you want to cover on this slide? How do you convince affiliate influencers?
Yeah, let me have a look. Yeah, okay. So I want to like stress about the customized promotion.
Mm,
So it's also like related to how you negotiate with those influencers. So nowadays, like people just don't care about how good you are, even though you are good, but they want to like feel special. Like what can make me like stand out from the crowds, stand out from those influencers. So sometimes you give some customized promotion, like some big influencers. I give them like special discount only like for their channel. So if you want to get like special discount, you have to go to their channel. So they can say link have with us have a special kind of promotion. You can only get it from us. So when you make them like standing out, when you make them feel special, they would more likely to promote the your app. Like I remember one story, like there's a travel influencers, like he's a big now in Thailand, like has a 100K of followers. And the
wow.
only condition he was saying like, okay, can you give me like customizable affiliate link? If you can do that, I will do like customizable and special discount. I would do that. So usually when you think about those major influencers, they want upfront pay like thousands bucks, and then but you would never expect that. Okay, if you give me a customizable affiliate link, I
Right.
would do that. And they literally like already signed up through our affiliate program, and then they will do a series of videos featuring our app and just with affiliate link. So just make
Wow.
people feel like special and give them something special to offer to their audience.
Yeah. Yeah. And then last, I'll say frequently following up is the way to do it too. Sometimes they don't hear from them. It's not because they say no. It's just really because they can't get to it. And so
Yeah.
follow up is really beneficial. I do want to answer Luke's question. Luke, so if the affiliate is sending you lots of traffic, but the conversion rate is low, do you pay per lower commission? So Luke, just for you to understand, you only pay when the action, your desired action. Sometimes it's
Mm,
trial activation. In this case, we're paying for actual subscribers. That's the only time you're paying. So what Noah said is very true in the comments is it's not that you make lower commission. The commission is going to remain the same. It's just you're not going to make as much commission because nobody's converting. that well. So I hope
Yes.
that makes sense. It's like you only pay for the actual action, that desired action. In this case, it's subscribers. Some people do trials, right? It's up to you on how you want to do it. Some people do it downloads. So it's really up to you. That's why it's cost per action, and the action could be subscribers, downloads, or trial activations. You decide essentially you want to do. All right.
Oh, great answer.
All right, we're running out of time. Erin,
Like, you're
okay.
team too. Like you know everything now.
No, I try. This is why I like this the channel. So Smitty gives you. Oh, so you got one. I tie it. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Noah. Patrick E. How dare you, Patrick? And then Luke gives me the win, baby. So 1-0 right now. Erin, do you want to go first, or do you want me to start this round
Okay,
2 of?
I will give you the chance to start. Like since it's not a good one.
Good idea. I think the second one always wins. All right. So again, it's all language jokes. For you, Erin, what language do, and we can say this because we're both Asian, but what language do Asian Karens speak?
Asian?
You know what a Karen is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
The Mandarin.
Ah. Oh, that's a bad one. That's a discrimination to Mandarin.
We can do it, okay?
I don't understand.
I was like, I'm gonna pick one that
Not all Asians speak Mandarin.
I know. We should put Chinese. Okay, we'll put that. We'll change it. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I prepared 4, so I was trying to decide like how can I be sure.
Me too. I've got a few more.
Anyway, yeah. Why are spiders so smart?
Why?
They can find everything on the web. I like your
All right.
It makes this shitty joke like less shitty.
Okay, Umit is app. Again, I wanted to pick apps that were affiliates so that they can, there's some win here. So this is a photo app. Obviously, a lot of people are into this. And then he wants how to acquire users and get them to pay. So Umit, like, this is what we talked about, right? Think about affiliate marketing. Let me ask you this, Erin. If you were Umit and you had this app, what kind of like creative, because you want to acquire users, maybe you only get them to pay when, like you only pay your affiliates. So what kind of affiliate program would you think about this? Like, is it still YouTube? Are there other things that you would think about?
Yeah, I think YouTube is great for this because, yeah, I think you can find the let's say some kind painters kind of influencers for this, I suppose. And yeah, that like when I watch YouTube, there's so many like just study with me, join with me. They are just basically vlog or the whole process. How did they start from the from the scratch of the painting and to the wheel painted and very beautiful kind of painting. So maybe you can try that, I suppose.
Yeah, and I think like before we even get to it, like I think kids do coloring books better. Like, let's get into the app itself, but these reviews need to change because this distribution is not very good. So you might need to fix the product before you think about acquiring users and getting them to pay.
Hopefully you can getting this app.
Yeah. All right, we need more votes for the dad jokes. Come on, Adrian voted, but we need more. Okay. Let's get into that. Ooh, okay. They just landed straight to that. Okay, bring new life to old photos. Okay. Oh, I thought it was the opposite. Erin,
You thought
we were going backward.
You mean make the colorful to black and white, or what do you think?
Yeah, that's what I thought, but maybe I'm stupid. But that's what I really thought. Colorized black and white. Oh, okay. I just didn't read it properly. Okay, that's pretty cool. But how many people need this? Like, how old are we? All right, I don't have any black and white photos to bring.
Oh yeah, that's a big issue. Like how?
Yeah.
Do we really have black and white pictures?
Yeah, why do people? I mean, yeah, like how old are we to do this? Like, I don't even think my parents have black and white photos. Everything's in color for them too. So I think that's a big problem, Umit, is your black and white. Unless I can't even find any. I don't want to share my entire photo thing, but let me try to find some
Your
black and white
angel
photos, or at least take a black.
is very special. Yeah, I was trying to think about how to improve the app from the the design and everything, and I never thought about like,
Yeah,
do I have black and white pictures?
I know. I don't really have a black and white photo. I'm gonna try to do a black and white photo for my app. Just my. I don't really have a black and white photo, but I think the problem isn't your execution. Well, let's get to the execution and see if I can help them with this. Regardless, okay. Become a pro. So this needs to be shown. Again, I don't know how often I'm gonna do black and white. So the fact is, I think it's a product issue. Like, not a lot of people are interested. I might be wrong, but I think what you want to do, let's just get into some of those things, is you want to, let me see. Yeah. You want to add a trial, and we've been testing 3-day versus 7-day right now. And so you want to at least add a trial. I do have stats that say having a trial do that, but because maybe I have black and white photos, because that's why I would download this, but maybe put another black and white, a sample, rather than just this. We know how to use your app, but I can't believe it's this crisp either. So, and then what you want to do is have an onboarding experience. You don't want to just land me here, because one of the best things you want to do is show this pricing page. It needs to be a little bit longer. I don't mind this, but I would add trial, and I don't know what the difference is between these. So I don't like this. I would rather you do one monthly where it's unlimited colorizations, because if there's no additional cost for you to colorize each additional photo, I would just keep it simple, because some people are going to want to do a yearly. You're going to probably make more money if you get people on a yearly. So if you can do unlimited for all this, and then do, I might even do is, if you do have ads, just have an in-app purchase that is just for ads. And then what that allows you to do is run an app advice campaign by making that in-app purchase go free and drive downloads. So we actually told the client to do exactly that. And when we ran it, we've got thousands of downloads for his app, and we actually saw more subscribers happen. So won't explain all that into detail, but that is one way I would do that. All right.
Yes. Would you recommend them to do like 3 days trial or 7 days trial?
I don't know yet, honestly, because our client, we are testing that right now. I always thought 7 days, Erin, but now that we're running this test, we're actually not sure, because the conversion didn't go like extremely high. The percentage of people doing, the 7 days. So what essentially we did was 3-day on the monthly and 7-day on the yearly, to try to get more people on the yearly. Now, we did increase the percentage of those in the yearly, but the overall conversion rate didn't increase. And it could just be the traffic, because we actually had an increase in traffic. So there's a lot going on for us to really do a clear A/B test, but we're still testing it, is what I would say. Patrick makes a good statement. In my honest opinion, the guy who needs this is about 100 years old. Not too many, sanitarians using smartphones. I agree. Erin, it's tied. We didn't get that many votes, guys. Maybe because we're going long. So you're on. Let's end with. You have one more in you?
I have it, but
You don't like the Mandarin. All right. So, all right, I'll try this one. You want me to go first? Since I think the second person always wins. Okay. All right. Let's see if you beat me. What language does a stomach speak? Hungarian.
I like this one.
Okay. What do you got?
Okay, so let me choose. Okay, this one. Why are skeletons so calm?
Why?
Because nothing gets under their skin.
I like that one. All right, Erin, anything that we missed from the presentation? So come on, this is the last round, guys. So put an S for me, and I want to keep my winning streak going. Anything I missed from this presentation that you want to make sure we cover? So I can go through some of the slides really quickly, and you just tell me if you want me to stop.
Yeah.
So convince, we talked about that. Disadvantages, advantages, start, manage, find influencers, structure, and then performance.
Yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything I want to deliver.
Yeah. I think so too. I think it's a great model. And then, it's a lot of work, right, Erin? A lot of work.
Happy to share something. Like we've been learning from your channel, your content for a long time. It's time to give back something to the community, right?
Yeah. So Erin's info is right here. If you want to reach out to her, just go check. This is the info that you can go. And then obviously, if you want to join this affiliate program, this is it, right, Erin?
Yeah, right.
Yep. So that is the link to join the affiliate program as well. And I'll try to include that into the YouTube description if you want to join Ling's affiliate program right here. Look at that. Looks really cool. Really, really cool. And then Erin, let us know how the integration with Apple and Google works once you have that information. But once again, guys, it is ling-app, ling-app.com. Look, if you're interested in learning Thai, maybe Burmese, and you can speak to me in Burmese. Yeah. I don't write it, but I can speak a little bit. I probably need to brush up on my Burmese, frankly. But if you want to learn Thai, Burmese, what was the other one that you said? Japanese. I'm seeing the second most popular one.
It's over 60 languages.
Over 60 languages. Okay.
Yeah, you can
Steve, don't get over it. Over 60 languages. Go check out the Ling app, ling-app.com, or search for Ling in your favorite app store. And then Erin's info is all right here if you want to reach.
One more thing. Now it's in the process of rebranding. So probably we will change our corporate email into Erin at Ling app in the near future. So yeah, you can always go to our Ling app website to find more info. If I'm interested, I'm happy to share my experience, or if you want to reach out, just have a chat about anything. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for that, Erin. And Erin, I'm sorry to say that you probably have nightmares about this because it is late in Thailand, but I ended up winning. So Luke gave you the score. Fernando, Noah S 3-1. Steve remains undefeated. Let's go. I love it. Thank you guys for joining. That's a bad sound drop. Okay. Erin, thank you so much for coming on and doing this. And we'll have you back on. Any new case studies that you want to share, we'll have you back on anytime. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy.
All right, guys. Yeah. Next week, we're going to have Eric from HelpShift, which is an in-app messaging type of platform. We're going to talk about product market fit. How do you use some of that feedback? Why I believe that you don't need to build more features. You actually just need to talk to your customers and figure out what they really want from your app. You don't need to build new features and guess what they want. Frankly, I think you just need to optimize a couple of different pages and use the language that your customers are using. So join us. It's going to be very impactful. If you're just starting out, it's going to really help you figure out product market fit. If you've already are ready to scale and grow, well, it's going to help you really manage your customers' support and get those 5-star reviews, because they're going to love you if you talk to them. So join us next week and every Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific. Once again, thank you, Erin, for joining us. It is ling-app.com, or search for Ling in your favorite app store. Erin, thank you so much once again for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy. Yeah.
Thank you all for joining. Luke says, thank you, Steve. Thanks, Erin. Thank you guys for joining week in and week out. I'm so happy and humbled by your presence. All right, that's it all. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.